El Nido, Palawan, the Philippines.
Welcome to paradise. Today, we are island hopping around the beautiful islands of Palawan on a traditional boat. We explore hidden beaches.
Certainly a beautiful spot for a beach, very hidden.
And secret lagoons.
And 10% pee.
Relax on some of the world's most spectacular beaches.
It's absolutely paradise here.
And visit the lively beachside town of El Nido.
This could be the new Bali.
We just arrived at our Airbnb along Nacpan Beach and oh my gosh, it is beautiful. Our Airbnb is part of Nacpan Beach Glamping and we are located on the second level above the reception.
The Airbnb has large panoramic windows, which means that we can lie in bed and look out at this view.
We're standing on our amazing balcony and we have a beautiful view of the ocean and we can just hear the waves crashing.
You have to be a pretty good swimmer to go and tackle those waves.
There are beautiful palm trees all along the beach. It's actually a really long beach and we have a beautiful view of 4 islands. The benefits of staying in this Airbnb is that we also get all of the facilities that the hotel offers. There's a restaurant below that has live music that we can hear from our balcony. They also have breakfast, which is included, and a restaurant for lunch and dinner.
Oh my gosh, nothing better than an iced cold coconut.
There are beach chairs that we can lie on along the beach and there's also a beach volleyball court.
We are about to head on a speedboat tour now around the island, so come on, join us.
We just arrived in El Nido town and we are about to go on a private boat tour.
Just walking down to the dock now. So excited for today.
This beach is absolutely gorgeous. There are beach bars all along the water and you have these beautiful views of these massive mountains in the background. There's even a shipwreck on the beach.
What a stunning beach. It's actually really busy down here. There are lots of boat tours, I think, going from here because you can see all the boats here lying out in the water. It's actually some really nice, colorful buildings down the other end of the beach too. Almost reminds me a bit of some of the colorful buildings you might see along the Mediterranean. We're currently waiting for our boat. Once it's ready, we are off on a boat tour for the whole day.
That was quite an entrance to getting on our boat.
He said our boat's over there. I was like, okay, how do we get there? Where's the kayak that's gonna bring us there? And he's like, no, we're gonna walk. I'm like, what?
I had to walk in water that was up to my chest. That was a little bit freaky. It's like water is not very clear here, so you couldn't see anything. There are a lot of people on the beach trying to sell you things, and one of the things they're trying to sell you is a big waterproof bag. And we're like, no, we don't need that. No, we're fine. We don't need that. I feel like we need it. I'm having buyer's regret right now. I really wish I had bought one of those bags.
The whole boat is wet, so we don't really have a place to put our things. And yeah, that would have come in handy if we had a waterproof bag.
I literally thought we were going on a speedboat. I mean, it does have a motor, but it is very much a traditional style boat. So I was a little surprised at that. But it's really cute though.
So we are currently making our way out of the bay. It wasn't actually that easy. We had to go in and out of all the boats. It's almost like doing slalom through all the boats.
My name is Kuya Rafi, one of your tour guides for today, and assistant captain, Kuya Richard, and don't live without captain, handsome captain, Kuya Buboy. Yup.
I feel like this is a bit dangerous. We've just arrived at Helicopter Island and it is absolutely beautiful. Look at that scenery behind me. Wow. And the water is so blue. Again, it was another interesting entrance to get onto the beach. I had to do quite a swim from the boat to get onto the beach. This tour company is called Adventure Tours, and yeah, it's definitely a bit of an adventure today.
Ella chickened out.
Yeah.
She didn't feel like going into the waves and swimming in, so she's still on the boat.
We're having a little bit of date time, hubba and wifey date time. That was an absolutely beautiful spot. Not sure where we're headed now. I think Secret Beach. Shh. Secret. Don't tell anybody.
Today we are visiting all the highlights of El Nido. There are 4 different tours that you can take. Apparently Tour A and Tour C are the most recommended.
So Tour A is mostly lagoons and beaches, and Tour C is some of the beautiful islands.
Because we're on a private tour, you can combine Tour A and Tour C, so we can see most of the highlights in El Nido.
We've just arrived at our next stop, so we're heading to Hidden Beach, and this looks really interesting. It looks like we have to swim into shore, and then looks like we're going to be rock walking for most of the way. So I think we're going to switch to the action cam now. No way we can bring our cameras and microphones with us, but we're going to take you along for the ride.
I have to say, it looks a little dangerous. I'm a little scared. I see lots of rocks.
It's
so scary.
You're not feeling very adventurous today, are you?
No, it looks so scary.
We'll report back shortly.
We're at this shallow lagoon and we're currently walking on rocks, so definitely need rock shoes. Okay, let's go explore and see what's around the corner.
Certainly a beautiful spot for a beach, very hidden.
Oh my gosh, I felt like that was like Bondi Rescue there.
That was really scary.
Oh, thank goodness our guide today, he's a really good swimmer, and I was just lying on my back with the life jacket on, and he was just like pulling me to the boat. It was pretty crazy. There were so many rocks. It was actually so dangerous.
And there were really massive waves, so you're constantly being knocked and pushed back towards the rocks.
Yeah, it was actually quite scary. So you do have to be a pretty decent swimmer and have some level of fitness to do this particular tour.
Yeah. Or have a guide that is a good swimmer that can just drag you everywhere.
Yes. It was definitely worth it to see the Hidden Beach. We had pretty much the whole place to ourselves, just a few other tourists around. The scenery, the palm trees and the lagoon, it was just so beautiful.
We even got to see some monkeys in the trees.
I think this is gonna be one of the heaviest coconuts I've ever had. It's really heavy. You can do a whole workout with this one here. Very nice, very refreshing.
That last place, it looks so beautiful, so picturesque and serene and quite calm. But once we got in the water, the current was so fast.
I had to pull out my survival stroke.
I was doing freestyle like I was back doing squad training again.
So the current was like pushing us back. I feel like I wasn't getting anywhere. It was very relaxing in one direction. But getting back,
yeah, it was really hard work.
So now we're going to Secret Lagoon.
There's lots of secret places here in the Philippines. The sun is so strong here in the Philippines, so it's really important to slip, slop, slap, as they say in Australia.
You're gonna eat my ears!
So around the El Nido area, there are 64 islands, but for the whole of the Palawan province, there are more than 1,000 islands. We have just arrived to the Secret Lagoon. We're currently trying to find a place to anchor the boat. It's not that easy because there are a lot of other boats here, so maybe this lagoon isn't that secret after all. These boats are also really wide because they have these wooden poles on each side, so they actually take up a lot of space, so not that easy to find spots for them.
We're getting tangled in the other boats at the moment. As Casper said before, they're really wide, and because they have these wooden poles that are attached to the boat, they keep getting caught in everything.
Off on another adventure.
Wow, so beautiful and peaceful in here.
Ravi just told us that it's about 70% salt water, 20% fresh water, and 10% pee. So it probably depends on how many children have been swimming in here, but it does look quite murky.
I'm currently adding to it. No, really joking.
So it might be like 12% pee water now.
It's not every day you get to pee in a secret lagoon. Like, come on. No, we're joking. We're joking.
I know.
No one will ever know.
It's a secret in the Secret Lagoon.
12% now. She just peed.
No.
That guy looks concerned.
We're currently at a beach on Mini Lock Island and it's absolutely beautiful. The rock is actually really dark, so there's beautiful contrast between the rock and the sand, and the water is just so crystal clear. I actually think that this is nicer than Prana Bay in Thailand. This is pretty spectacular.
We have our own private beach picnic. The team have set us up in this beautiful cave here, and we have the most spectacular view in front of us. You can see some fresh fish, and we have some chicken, pork, rice, and some beautiful fresh fruit. It's absolutely paradise here. I don't want to leave.
Next we're going to the Big Lagoon, which is on the other side of Mini Lock Island.
It's such a struggle.
Hey, we made it.
Not really sure how we are going to get out of here. There are quite a few boats that's blocking our way at the moment, and as we said earlier, they take up a lot of space. At the moment, it looks like we are reversing into them, so let's see what's going to happen.
There's also a lot of people floating around in the water, so not only do they have to navigate around boats, they also have to navigate around people that are swimming to get to shore as well. They're doing a pretty good job though of maneuvering it around. I still don't think they found an opening just yet. That looks messy. Okay, I think we finally found an opening. We're now heading to the Big Lagoon. So apparently we have to kayak to get there. Crying a little bit. One, because it's so beautiful. It is literally a sight for sore eyes. But secondly, because I keep getting splashed in the face with salt water. Oh, I think I might have to turn the other way.
We just arrived at the Big Lagoon and you actually need to rent a kayak in order to go to the Big Lagoon. So it is 300 pesos per kayak.
Casper taking me for a lovely ride at the moment. My gosh, this place is so breathtaking. The water though is just so crystal clear. How many times have we said that today? You look like you're chilling, Ella.
And it's all sandy, there's absolutely no rocks on this beach. I just spotted some people playing volleyball, so I'm gonna try see if I can join in. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. I ended up scoring the winning point with an ace, which was really cool. So there was actually a bet. If the guys win, then we had to crawl underneath all of their legs. But if the girls win, then they had to crawl underneath all of our legs. So we ended up winning, so that's what they had to do.
We're currently at the Seven Commandos beach, and yeah, it's pretty spectacular here. It's lined with coconut palms, beautiful white sand. It is a pretty busy beach though, so there is a bit of a crowd and a lot of boats. So there's a bit of noise and a bit of things going on. Casper just took about 30 minutes to get a bottle of water. So we definitely don't have it to ourselves. It's definitely not Secret Beach like the one we were on earlier. But it's really beautiful. The scenery is absolutely spectacular with the cliffs, and you can see the beautiful rock formations in the distance. It is really picturesque. It's a lovely way to end our day here. We have had the best day today. We're just about to head into El Nido town now. We're going to go freshen up because we're very wet and very sandy, and then we're going to go and explore the town. We've decided to take a spontaneous taxi ride over to Las Cabanas Beach. I've heard it's beautiful, so can't wait to go and have a look at that. We've just walked through this really gorgeous shopping area. It has some boutique shops and cafes and restaurants. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So many cute shops. This beach is absolutely stunning. You can see all the different islands from the beach, as well as this massive cliff, and you can even see Karang Karang Harbour. There are really cute cafes and also resorts along the beach, and you can even do a zip line. It looks like that you catch the zip line from the mainland to an island and then back again. That looks really, really cool. It looks quite long too.
This beach is beautiful, but I have to say the water is not as clear. It's a little bit more murky. Some of the beaches that we visited on our boat tour, the water was so crystal clear. So I think the ones around the islands are definitely at the top.
We just spotted a place that sells gluten-free crepes, so I think we're gonna go try some now. Okay, let's go.
Some of the waves at these beaches are absolutely massive though, so you have to be really careful. People are getting knocked around all over the place. Ella just saw some lady.
Yeah. I was just about to say some lady just lost her bra in a wave.
So it's definitely a little bit of a hazard.
Vibing to some reggae. I feel like this is how you bob to reggae. Reggae, crepes, beautiful view.
And Nutella.
And Nutella.
That's disgusting.
It's delicious. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely delicious. Okay, now we're gonna go explore Karang Karang.
To the market. Karang Karang.
Yeah, to the market.
150, ma'am.
150? Yeah, okay. It literally looks like some seats that are attached to the side of a motorbike. Looks very interesting, but we've been wanting to try these. It's like another variation of a tuk-tuk.
It sounds like it's struggling a bit uphill. Going slower and slower.
We have just arrived. We've just come across this really cute local market, and they're selling fruit and vegetables and cloves. Oh, and pig heads. Looks like they have a butcher station over here. It's really disturbing, lots of blood.
We're just checking out the beach here at Karang Karang, and it is pretty spectacular. The scenery is amazing. You have these beautiful big cliffs. You have the beach lined with palms. It is beautiful. However, it's not really a swimming beach. The water is not very clear, and we just saw some jellyfish. I would say it's definitely a local beach, and they have a lot of boats here, so a great place to go out on boat tours. They have a great jetty here that takes you out to the boats, unlike the boat trip that we did earlier, where we had to swim to our boat. But overall, a great setting with a beautiful karst landscape in the background. Nice place for a sunset, I would say. Okay, we're back in one of these tuk-tuk kind of things, and we're heading back into El Nido town now, so we're going to go and explore a bit before it gets dark.
We've just arrived at the town, and it is so cute. It has a beautiful backdrop of these really, really tall cliffs, and there's so many cute cafes and restaurants. We just spotted a spa, so we're thinking we might get a foot massage later. We never have time to actually relax and have a massage, so Yeah, this could be the perfect timing. So many cute shops in El Nido. I'm currently looking at a bracelet because my bracelet actually broke a few days ago and this is very similar to it. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful.
So we just got down to the beach and it's high tide, so there's not much of a beach at the moment, but it looks stunning. You can see these cliffs and mountains here out over the water. It looks really mystical because you have like a haze or clouds in between them. You have the sun rays just shining through over the top of the mountain range over here. And then you have these beautiful, colorful buildings that looks really rustic. It's a really good atmosphere down here.
This is certainly a restaurant with a view. Wow, absolutely spectacular. Check it out. Oh my gosh, there are just so many spectacular restaurants and cafes along this street. And they're all overlooking the ocean and the beautiful karst landscape. It is so spectacular. El Nido has certainly been a surprise gem.
I'm absolutely loving El Nido town. It is so cute. There are so many nice restaurants and cafes. I just want to go to all of them and try all the different food. And all of the restaurants along the water have such stunning views. So I'm feeling like El Nido town is giving kind of a backpackery, kind of hippie type of vibe, and I'm really loving it. It almost reminds me a little bit of Canggu in Bali. I'm feeling like maybe in a few years this could be the new Bali.
Oh my gosh, so looking forward to this. Right, Ella?
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be so nice. Often we are so busy vlogging that we never get time to do something like this. I'm so glad that we prioritised and we're doing this for ourselves tonight.
We are getting a foot massage. I always fall asleep when I get massages and I'm feeling pretty tired right now, so I'm probably going to fall asleep. Yeah, I fell asleep. I think Mummy's still asleep.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely amazing. I'm so sleepy and tired now. It was exactly what we needed.
Yeah, it was really nice and relaxing. As always, for a foot massage, I think it was like 98% relaxation and 2% of pain. Especially that little wooden stick they use to pressure on certain pressure points underneath your foot. A little bit painful, but everything else was pretty relaxing, so I enjoyed it overall. At least 98% of the time.
Okay, so the massage is complete. We're now going to go and take a little walk around El Nido at night. Let's go, come join us.
El Nido town is so cute at night. Everything is lit up, they're playing live music. Yeah, such a vibe.
Yeah, it's busy. The cafes and restaurants are really busy. We've gone and got ourselves some sorbet to try to cool ourselves down. But yeah, El Nido town is definitely a vibe at night as well. We've had the most amazing time exploring El Nido.
This is certainly a tropical paradise that you must add to your bucket list.
That's it for this video. See you next time on
Living the Joe Life! Drone just nearly fell in the water.
It's not that easy to land here when the boat is moving backwards and forwards, but we got there.
Oh my god.
The drone nearly just fell in the water. And I've been bitten by multiple things.
Can I say how goddamn itchy they are?
Oh, you're gonna need to hold it.
Why?
Because I haven't shaved.
Sorry, we're just swapping over here because Ella doesn't want to lift her arm up because maybe she hasn't shaved.
It's been a while. It's been a while. I keep forgetting. Lucky we had our rock shoes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, this pig seems to like having a good chat with me. He seems to respond to everything I say.
Tutu.
How's it going? What's up? Good day. What's your name? What's your name? Hi. Hi. Hi.